Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hello everyone, Craig here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Sergey, and he's selling his affiliate and Amazon Associates business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Sergey, and how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thank you, Craig. Thanks for the invitation.
You're very welcome, and thank you for taking the time to jump on this call. So I'm looking forward to talking more about your business, but before we dive in, let's go over a brief summary of the business. So it's an affiliate and Amazon Associates business in the equipment niche created in June 2017. The average monthly revenue for the business is $3,545, and it makes an average of $3,445 net profit each month. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 50287 to learn more about the business. Or you can unlock your listing, start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So now that I've given a general overview of the business, let's have a look at what's included in the sale. So we have the domain and all site content and files, an email list with 17 subscribers, social media accounts for Facebook and YouTube, SOPs, and a contractor introduction. Okay, Sergey, now let's hear from you. Can you tell us a little about your background in building and running online businesses?
Sure. I started online marketing back in 2010. I was working for a company in a luxury retail industry, and they had a website and we wanted to promote it. So there was a person who managed the website, and then she showed me some of the basics. It was run on a simple CMS software. A couple of years later, we hired an agency that took over the job. And obviously you have the monthly tasks. I could see what they're requesting, what's needed for me, what the process is like, and what's needed for the website to grow organically. So after a couple of years, I kind of learned all the basics about that, and I didn't need them anymore because I knew industry in the niche. So I managed that WordPress website and also did all the Google organic optimization, the SEO. In 2016, one of my friends, he introduced me to the idea of affiliate marketing. He bought a website and then he optimized it very little. And then it was just bringing monthly income. And, I decided, that might be a good idea just to go into affiliate marketing, as a kind of side job. So I started one website. I still own the first website. This is the website that I'm selling right now. That's the second website that I built in 2017. Ended up being pretty successful, I would say.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So it looks like you've seen very progressive growth with this business year on year. It looks like a nice trend. What would you attribute that growth to mainly?
There was very little competition in the niche. I think also the website is right now 3 years old. I was putting up content on a monthly basis for the first 2 years. It's only the last year that I slowed it down, maybe 1 or 2 articles per month. But it's basically taking a slow approach, trying not to use any shortcuts, and come up with good content.
Excellent. That's very interesting stuff. So the business earns through affiliate and Amazon Associates. Can you just talk about how those two work hand in hand, sort of the split of revenue between the two, and which one you started with and when you introduced the other monetization?
Yes, I started with Amazon Associates because in 2017, 2018, that was the easiest way to start an affiliate business, at least for me. And there were plenty of products. In 2019 and early 2020, when Amazon decided to cut some of the commissions, And also a lot of times the items that I was promoting on websites, they would be sold out on Amazon. So I decided to go into share a sale and Tavan affiliate programs. And then they seem to work directly with manufacturers. And that would mean that most of the products that I would promote on the website that would be available. And also they would offer a much higher commission rate. So in 2020, the majority of affiliate links were actually shifted to share sale and Avant. And the conversion rate improved, because I didn't have to deal with sold out items and stuff like that. And right now, I would say share sale and Avant brings probably more than 80% of the affiliate income.
Okay, that's some great insights. So how come you chose the niche that this business is in right now?
I was looking for a product that people would have to do some research. So it couldn't be simple enough. It has to be somewhat technologically complicated. So they would read reviews, they would find out what's available, the features. And the second thing I was going for is a higher ticket item. In my experience, it's the same type of work, either you're selling a cheap product or more expensive product. It was more beneficial to go for the higher ticket item and get much larger commission rates for that versus a lot of sub $20 or $50 products.
Excellent. Good to know for potential buyers. So how come you're selling the business at this point?
At this point, I started a couple other websites last year and 2 years ago that I really want to focus on. And I would like to use some of the money to reinvest in those websites. The website that I'm selling right now had a good growth. There is still opportunity for the buyers. There is some seasonality, but not too much. So I just feel like this is a good exit point and a good opportunity for me to invest in other businesses that I'm interested in.
Okay. Is there anything you learned from this business that you'll apply to your other sites?
I think the website structure is important. How do you structure the pages just to make sure that you have the main pages and you have the sub pages that support the topics for the main pages. Quality content is very important because you want people to read what you write about, and that will help with the conversion rate.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's some good takeaways. So was there anything you tried with this business that didn't work out for you?
Yes, I tried a couple of things. I tried Google advertisement, Google ads. That didn't go so well. It's just by the time you pay for the ads and you open for conversion, it just did not work. And also some of the display ads also were taken away from the possible commissions I would be paid. You can earn some income from the display ads, but it was taken away from the much higher commission rates I was getting from, let's say, Avant or share sale.
Okay. So if you were to keep the business, what are some ways that you would try and grow it?
I would focus on the YouTube channel, which I started a couple of years ago, and there are a couple of videos that have pretty good amount of views. So I think adding more products and comparisons on the YouTube channel can be very beneficial. I never focus too much on the email list, and that could be another big opportunity. And this is because this is a higher ticket item. Some people would want to research more, so they might sign up for your newsletter and buy later. So gathering the emails and send them information, that could be a good opportunity. Another thing, this particular niche and technology is becoming very popular. So I think a year, 2, or even 5 years from now, it's only going to grow. So there will be a lot more products on the market that you can review, you can compare. And that's a huge opportunity for the buyer.
Yeah, it sounds like there are plenty of opportunities for a buyer to grow this asset. So what about the day-to-day work? What type of work do you do on this site for maintenance right now?
For the maintenance, it's maybe taking a look at the plugins, updating the plugins once a month or so. I also look at the sub pages and trying to optimize them. That, you maybe 1 to 3 hours per week. And also I'm writing instructions for the new content, and I'm adding about 1 to 3 pages per month. So it's mostly optimizing existing pages if they slightly drop in ranking, and also adding new content.
Absolutely. Looks like that work is paying off for you, because it seems that the website has a very low bounce rate as well.
Yes, there are a couple of pages that I think like comparison tables and informational, and they are large pages. People read them, and then also they go to other pages to explore other information and other products.
Yeah, and that's to do with the structure of the website, as you mentioned earlier. Seems to be working out for you. So what skills or requirements do you think there are for someone who is not familiar with this niche or business model?
I would say just basic WordPress skills. We have plenty information on the website. A buyer can read a couple of pages and you'll get to know the industry. It's not too complicated. So as long as somebody's comfortable either doing it themselves to posting on the website, or you can hire a VE, which is not very expensive, to post new articles.
Yeah, absolutely, fair enough. What do you think are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
I think I already removed one of the biggest risks, which was being dependent on Amazon Associate Program. I know for me that was a huge risk, reducing the commission rates. So a little bit of risk with other affiliate programs, but I don't think that will happen. And another thing, obviously, because vast majority of the traffic is Google organic search. If Google decides to change the algorithm, and that may affect your ranking. But I think the website is healthy, that I don't think you'll see any drastic changes.
Okay, so putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
I think this is a good business for buying because this is a healthy website with steady income, and there is opportunity for growth because of the niche that it's in. This technology is growing, and it will grow, and it will be used in many other products. So based on that, there will be a ton more products on the market. There will be a ton more interest from the buyers. And I think that will help grow the income of this business.
Absolutely. I would agree with that 100%. So regarding the sale of the business, would you commit to a non-compete?
Yes, absolutely. All my other websites, they are not in this niche, and I'm not planning to open another website in this niche.
And how much support are you willing to offer buyers? Are you going for the standard 30 days of email and Skype support?
Sure, 30 days, email, Skype support. If later on the buyer has any questions, if it's reasonable, obviously, I'll be glad to answer and help.
That's good to hear. And are you open to negotiating something like an earnout?
At this point, I think with the price of the site, this is not something I would consider, but I will definitely look at their offerings and, we can continue that conversation.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to share that I might have missed?
No, I think that's it, Craig.
Good stuff. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, Sergey. It's been great talking to you.
Great. Thank you so much, Craig.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 50287. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.